Hello, my name is Leia, this is Minimoy, and I've got a 2025 to-do list. Number 5 is finish 10 crafty projects, and I'm here with the first one, which is a bag. I made this bag using pattern from Faye Studios. The good thing about this one is that if you can sew, you can buy the pattern, but if you can't, you can actually buy the bag, so you don't have to go through the hustle of making it. Before we start, I just wanted to kind of clarify what this video will be, because I'm not the creator of this pattern. I thought it would be wrong for me to create a tutorial, and also I'm not a professional, so that was another reason why I was like, I don't think anyone needs your tutorial. I just kind of wanted to, you know, film the journey, if you want to call it that, but because it would be really boring for you to just watch me sew, I decided to sprinkle in some like questions and answers, so there's at least some sort of substance. I'll give the mic to past Leia. This is Leia from the past. Please ignore the volcanic spot on my forehead. I got home from work and the last thing I want to do is put any makeup on my face. This is what you're getting. I'm gonna start by putting the pattern together. It's on separate A4 papers. We don't want that. We want it to create a pattern. So we're gonna use some tape, put it together, and then we're gonna cut it all up because that makes sense. Good. Nice. 10 perfect questions to ask on the first day. What are some random fun facts about you? I can move my ears. My right hand pinky is shorter and chubbier than my left hand pinky. My parents signed me up for movie and TV commercial casting agency. Never really landed huge roles. I was in a Tesco's clothing magazine, and I remember the day because all they asked me to do was jump on a trampoline while wearing Tesco's clothing, so like cute little dungarees and stuff. I remember that was quite fun. And then I was in a movie called Protector. I've never seen the movie, but I think the premise of the movie was it was around like Second World War, and the main character was Jewish. I was just an extra. They needed a lot of people to sort of war together, and that was Jewish people being taken away, obviously. So I played just one of the many people, and all I had to do was walk for a few scenes with like other people, and then also like sleep on this random lady, and then like soldiers would walk through like groups of people just kind of resting and then like wake us all up. I don't think you can actually see me in there. But that was my big role. This is all put together, so I just need to cut out the individual pieces. What's something you want to learn or wish you were better at? I would love to learn to play any musical instrument, more specifically piano and drums. And something I wish I was better at, not very good at sports, so I'd love to be better at that. If we're going deeper, I would love to be better at talking to people that I don't know all that well without feeling really stressed about it, because I always put so much pressure on like any sort of interaction I have with people, and that sometimes results in me being really anxious. Okay, these are ready. Now we need to cut the fabric. I ordered my fabric from Sew Me Sunshine. I've got a really nice black corduroy, some wadding, and beautiful lining. I don't think I've ever had a lining this pretty. Also, I'm gonna make one tiny change. I need to make the bag a bit wider because I want to be able to fit my laptop in there, so I just need to make sure that I'm making it big enough. People who use inches really piss me off. Okay, so let's do extra 6. What does home mean to you? For the longest time, I didn't really know where my home was, because I was born in Prague. I moved to a different city when my parents divorced, and then I moved to Cambridge, and then I moved to Bristol, and for the longest time I was really torn and I wasn't really sure where my home actually was, because Bristol didn't feel like home at the time. Prague didn't feel like home anymore. For me, home is just where I feel safe. What does retirement look like to you? House in the middle of nowhere, fireplace, 3 dogs, maybe 4. I cleaned the living room not that long ago. It is now a few days later and I am ill, so that is amazing. I love that for me. But I really want to finish this bag tonight, so I'll try my best to do that. Since the actual sewing will be pretty loud, I'm thinking of answering some questions while I set up. I think that will be it, and then I can show you the final product. What do you consider your biggest accomplishment so far? I'd have to say getting my British citizenship. It's really bizarre to think that there was little Leia talking about how she wants to live in the UK, people not maybe taking that seriously at the time. It is really difficult for me to say that I'm proud of myself for that, because in my mind I keep minimizing how much effort I put into that, and just in general, like actually moving here, because one thing is talk about wanting to do that and then the other is actually doing it. What's the best piece of advice you've ever received? As silly as it may sound, one of them was, what's the worst thing that can happen? I do have a lot of worries. I don't often think about the fact that maybe even if the worst thing happens, sometimes the worst thing is not really all that bad and I'm just making it bigger in my head. Talk to yourself like you would to a friend. I feel like majority of us are really mean to ourselves. It's so easy to put ourselves down, but you would probably never do that to a friend. Honestly, this corduroy will be the end of me. It's so messy. If you could live in any time period, which would you choose? I mean, I don't really think there's necessarily a time period that I would like love to go back to. Sure, like they might sound fun on paper, or it would be really cool to like see certain musicians when they were alive, but equally, I mean, there was so much wrong with society back then, and I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with society now. There is. I don't think I particularly want to live in any period, and like if it comes to the fashion and like makeup and stuff, you can always bring all that back and wear it now. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video and you can see the bag. Yay, well done, Leo. Woo. It's a bag. It's got bows. It's really cute. And you can't see anything. Wait. Woo. Oh my god, that was my hip. Can you see anything? I'm not wearing the best outfit for this. Maybe if I like stand like this. It's a bag. Yay, bag. Receipt, bag. Woo. Nice, that's it.